here, because in different parts of the country and in the world, there are different opinions on how to, and if you ought to protect yourself or protect others. How do you make sure your communications are apoliticized when it comes to workplace rules?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're in a obviously very charged environment, and I think the point is to try to stay neutral on the politics and try to stay strict on the rules based on guidelines, and that's the thing, right? So the way to avoid that is to stick to CDC and other health officials' guidelines, and that should be your base. Now, if you decide to be more strict than that, I think you have to think about it in terms of health and safety rather than politics.
If there is an employee base who decides that they don't believe in the CDC guidelines, or because of their political views have a disagreement with something that's been communicated, what should be the response from the company?
I think you need to actually be super transparent with people, with what the liabilities are for you as a company. I mean, I don't think ultimately employees want to harm, particularly in this environment, harm their opportunity to work. And so I think to the extent that you can reiterate to everyone the rationale behind following guidelines, protecting both individuals, but also bringing people back to work, it's really, really important. And I think if you articulate the risks of not following the guidelines to the business, then I think you'll find that people will buy in pretty quickly.
All right, Anton.
Go
ahead.
Yeah, one of the things, I do a fair amount of training for workplaces. And one of the things that's most important to get buy-in from the rank and file employees is to show buy-in from the top. So the more that you can show buy-in from executive level employees, managers, the more likely you are to get buy-in from everyone else.